Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your February reading, the last of my star signs. So thank you for your patience, my darlings. I am using my intuitive life coaching oracle, followed by my animal tarot, to pull you your messages for February. If this reading resonates, my darling, you are hearing it within your divine design. And if it resonates or I resonate as a reader, don't forget to hit that like button, to perhaps comment. Thank you for your lovely comments, my darlings, to perhaps subscribe, to become a member of this channel, or to take advantage of my gift back to you, the pay what you can readings. All of the details are in the description box below. So let's move ahead with your reading. And you've already had a card that's come out which says metamorphosis. Like the caterpillar that emerges from its cocoon, you are about to get your wings. So the message for you, my darling, is that if you have been, and I know you have been, going through some pretty uncomfortable times, like the metamorphosis, that change, that new fresh start, the flying free from something, the release of something is very, very close at hand. And it's going to be, and it is, a beautiful transformation for you. And that's because you made the decision, just like the caterpillar makes the decision to go through this change, this painful, uncomfortable change where there is sludge. It's not nice. You made a decision to do this at a soul level. And because of that desire within you, because of that focus on your own transformation, into the next greatest, grandest version of who you are, my darling, Spirit is saying you're about to get your wings. It's almost like achieving a certain level at a flying school or something like that, which is rather lovely. So let's see where you are right now. Thank you. Within this metamorphosis, thank you for Taurus. Where are they? Where are they? Thank you. Well, there you are. It came flying out on top, and we have the trickster, the coyote. So there is a little bit of nervous apprehension about you, about to take a leap into effectively a new cycle. You become perhaps feel the slight nudge from the universe, the slight shove, the slight push for you to take a leap of faith into a new cycle. But it's not without your cheeky sense of humor, and you have, you're very good at sort of seeing the light in situations and seeing the positive. You're the glass half full as well. And I think you desire to see where this takes you. You desire to see where this takes you. And desire is a very powerful thing. So let's have a look at your challenge, my darling. Thank you. Thank you. The challenge for Taurus. We have got the messenger of magic, the raven. So your challenge, my darling, is to not know. Your challenge is that you don't like not knowing where this is heading. You don't like it. And it's something that we all, it's one of our big challenges, is to embrace the unknown, to take a leap of faith, with not knowing what is to come in, to kind of put our trust in where we're feeling we should go, to put our trust in the universe. Excuse me, just 1 second. I do apologize. Sorry, my naughty little doggy. To put our trust in our feelings as opposed to what our mind might be perceiving of the situation, because the mind is conditioned to feel a fear of the unknown. The mind, the ego aspect of us likes things to be just so, likes things to be packaged up, likes to feel safe, likes to feel comfortable, likes to know what's happening. But this is the messenger of magic. And this is to say to you that magic is ever present in your life, to believe in the impossible, to believe that anything is possible if you, my darling, see yourself as, which I believe that you do with the coyote and the trickster, because, when you haven't tried, when you haven't really desired, and when you haven't really wished, but you kind of maybe given it a moment's thought or of something, it's manifested in your life. So it's to understand that you can be a powerful manifester if you choose to do so, if you choose to manifest from a conscious place, if you choose to trust that knowing inside of you, that desire inside of you, that energy inside of you makes a huge imprint on your future. And that where your thoughts and your words and your feelings and your actions are taking you is a huge imprint in your future. That what we think, say, and do now, we place into our future. And there is a reflection of that being shown to you now. So your challenge is to trust in your own magic. The challenge you have is to believe in your own magic, and to take steps accordingly because of that, trusting that everything will unfold according to your divine design, my darling. So let's have a look to see what was in your recent past that is still kind of imprinting in your present. Thank you. Thank you. You have got the Master of Suspension with the bat, and on the bottom of the deck, the Four of Feathers. So there has been, throughout this metamorphosis, both a stillness, a healing that's been happening for you, a decision to withdraw yourself, a decision to give yourself space. There has been a necessary pause time in your life, perhaps where you felt that there has been stuck energy, but it hasn't been stuck energy. It's been an energy of allowing you the space to see things from a different perspective. And because of that, things have grown. And the thing about the bat, it has a radar-like vision. So you have, through your change, your transformation, through this metamorphosis, you have started to really truly understand things from a different perspective. And the focus that you have had on healing has been very, very important. You have healed the past, you have laid it to rest, and it has created for you as well a new foundation for yourself. So you've turned what was a painful weight of sadness into something else, and you've turned it through your understanding of the situation into a strength, into courage, into willing to take a new start, into not being stuck in the past anymore, because this was your judgment call, the Master of Discernment here. This is the focus you've had on your transformation. Here is the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. And it has been something that many would consider scary to do, but you've done it, my darling. And the crocodile talks about how you have done it with aligning up both what is in your conscious mind, your thoughts, but aligning them with your feelings. You have gone more and more into your feelings and more into trusting your feelings. And that is really, really beautiful. And there is that discernment that comes with that. And alongside of that discernment, there is a non-judgment. There is a willingness to look at things without judgment anymore, but a willingness to seek the truth and a willingness to affect a positive change in your life. So that is really beautiful. So let's have a look at your conscious mind, your as above card. Thank you, Spirit, the Taurus. Ooh, that flew out. So you have the Knower of the Secrets, and alongside of it, you have the Five of Cups in reverse. So where once you would have been considering this is a place of lack, a place of sadness, it's been transformed with the observation you have done. This is the cat. So this is the High Priestess. It's been lovely. You've kind of relaxed into a place of all watching, all observing, choosing who you give attention to, what you give attention to, and choosing to retreat as well. And as the High Priestess, there hasn't been a great deal of urgency within you to kind of make any big steps. You kind of be very happy just to go into that state of relaxation and observation and watching, being the watcher of your life, being the watcher of your feelings, being the watcher of no judgment of others as well. And you haven't been second guessing yourself either. And this is really, to have the High Priestess in your mind space, in your conscious mind space, is beautiful. And there has been a embracing with you of seeking to discover more and more understandings and truths of things. And I think the beautiful thing is that when we step into the desire to want to have, let's call it a knowing of things, an understanding, deeper than understanding of things, we have to hold no strong opinion about anything, because when we hold strong opinions of everything, then then our thoughts tend to go with where we place that opinion. But if we have no strong opinions on anything, then the truth can come in. So I feel that that's what you've done. You haven't been second guessing yourself. And that's something. I see the 3 of Pentacles. So that's created a whole new foundation for yourself, which is lovely. Let's have a look at your subconscious, my darling. Your subconscious at this time. Thank you, Spirit. Subconscious at this time. Thank you. The 5 of branches and the Ace of branches as well. The 6 of branches is success. So within your subconscious, they do want you to be aware that you have a tendency within your going deep to kind of go deep, but to kind of take yourself in a way that is down the negative road, to kind of take yourself down that road of conflict within your mind. So it is to be conscious of your thoughts or conscious of your feelings, to not hide them, to not hide those feelings. Because when we come into a place of, how do I say this, Spirit? When we come into a place of admitting how we feel, stating how we feel, embracing how we feel, there are no wrong or right thoughts. What we do is we don't give those negative thoughts any more power than we take away the power that those negative thoughts have over us in the embracing and the understanding and the admitting of them. And that's what they wish for you to understand, that within your subconscious, there is a little bit of conflict going on here, perhaps the sting in the tail at this time. And there is a conflict of actually what you're desiring and what you think you're desiring, and actually what you're putting out there as well, because you've got here the Ace of Wands. So your soul has a direct perception of what you desire, and it is something for your growth. But within your subconscious, there's a conflict at the moment. I don't think you've tapped into truly yet what you really truly want within this leap of faith that you're taking. You haven't stated your will and intention in a very clear manner yet to the universe. You're ready to take this leap of faith. You have learned so much, but you haven't yet trusted that you are an aspect of divinity, and therefore that therein lies the magic within you. And so that this conflict of perhaps what you're desiring is also what you're fearing at this time, and maybe you're fearing it because it might be a repetition of something in the past. Spirit wants you to address that, to look at that, because you know, as the High Priestess, and it's very interesting that it's this way around, you're almost in this blissful state of relaxation and anticipation as you take this leap of faith. But within your subconscious, which directs your energy, there is a conflict of interest. And I think it's just to truly understand, yes, I'm desiring this, but is there a fear attached to that desire? And what is that fear? Because this Ace of Wands is ready to grow for you, but that one branch has to disappear. It's almost like the dead branch that is an aspect of this has to disappear. I trust that makes sense for you, because there is an energy that's ready and present. This is the Knight of Pentacles to come in and give an offer, my darling. A beautiful energy to come in. And it's something that you can trust, but it can't come in whilst you're still rummaging around with ever shifting perspectives of things, trying to find this gift, this pentacle inside of you. Let's have a look at your near future. Thank you. You know what they're saying to me with this sand? It's like seeing, embracing the feelings, and then just like a time thing, you know, with the sand, just letting it flow through you, just letting them flow through you, but observe that you have them. Thank you, Spirit. What have we got? So in the future, my darling, you do have so much to be grateful for. With the 10 of Pentacles has come out for you. You do have an environment around you that is very supportive of you, okay, during this change that you're going through. This is the near future. And do be very aware that they're there to assist, they're there in support. There is a huge amount of loyalty, there's a huge amount of playfulness in this space, but this is that gratitude for friends or family that are part of your soul group that is to support you at this time. Thank you, please. One more card, please, about the 10 of Pentacles. Thank you, Spirit. And you have got the 4 of Pentacles has come out, which is the Rat. So Spirit desires for you to let go now of, as you're about to take this, your leap of faith, to let go of expectation, but don't let go of the desire. Let go of expectations of specific outcomes that you think you desire, but don't let go of the desire for you to affect a positive change in your life. Desire, inspiration, anything that excites us is the path of non-resistance as an aspect of our life purpose. But where we fall within our manifestation is applying to that what we think we want and need from the limitations of our mind, from the ego aspect that might need something that actually as a soul we don't. So let go of, hand this over now and just say, I'm ready to receive all that is intended for me for my greatest good and my greatest happening. I let go of specifics. I focus on what I'm wanting and why I want it, and the good that will come from that. And I allow the universe to take care of the when and the how for me. Because if we don't let go, then we don't allow life we control life. And life is not designed to be controlled. Life is spontaneous. Life happens by itself. It's a little bit like voluntary breathing and involuntary breathing. We can volunteer to breathe, because breathing is both a conscious or a subconscious thing. We can, it's a spontaneous thing that we do without thinking. So we can either breathe voluntarily, which is very helpful at times, especially when we feel inspired to do so. To breathe in is to inspire. So when you feel inspired to do something and you desire to do it, and it's coming from that space where you just know it's the right thing to do, then by all means volunteer to assist yourself, to assist the universe. But to involuntary means to allow what is happening spontaneous in life itself for you to just happen. Allow it to unfold the way it is meant to happen. And in that, it's to expire, it is to release, it is to surrender, it is to feel a sense of relief. You don't need to keep all this very close to you, my darling. I'm going to finish on one last card, please. Thank you. You've gone through so much and you've achieved so much, and you've achieved so much, and you've got the moon card here, the full moon, which I think we're just sort of coming out of now. There is so much abundance for you. There is something yet unseen that spirit will tell you in the right time for you. The universe we always hear the answer at exactly the right time that we need to hear it within our divine design. And you will hear this answer, and it'll make sense to you. But there is an unseen kind of direction or path yet for you. And spirit wants you to sit in this, in understanding what's driving you at the moment, understand your deepest desires and what's driving you. And also to appreciate what you do have within the support and love and loyalty of those around you, and to trust that you are the keeper of secrets, you are the knower of secrets. You're very powerful, my darling, and through this metamorphosis, you're learning of your power, you're learning of your magic within you. And to trust in your intuition at this time, the moon dreamer, to dream the dream, my darling. You know, before we were told that dreams weren't real and imagination wasn't real, my goodness, we were the most amazing, magnificent manifestors as children. And it's to reclaim that innocence and to dream your dream, to dream in the magic of it, but to understand why you're dreaming the dream. Understand the reason for the desire of the dream. And that is all that spirit's asking you to do at this moment, so that the message you're giving out, the clarity that you're giving out, the conviction, the resolution, the unwavering faith that you're giving out in the pursuit of this dream is loud and clear. It's loud and clear. The vibration, your resonant signature is loud and clear. And that leaves a clear pathway for you to receive resounding resonant success of your dream coming back for you. Focus on that desire, the Queen of Wands. Focus on that desire, my darling. You know, impress your subconscious with the expectation of what you expect to see, that is a visualization of your dream, but without any specifics behind it, if that makes sense. Don't narrow the box, don't narrow the vision. Keep the vision big. Remember, if we ask for £5, we receive £5. So don't limit it within the limitations of your mind. And there we go. I am going to wrap it up for you there. I trust that has helped you, my darlings. And I look forward to doing a elemental star sign reading for you this month as well, which will have your name on it. And aside from that, I have my dailies and my weekly relationship readings too. And I'm considering starting moon readings as well. So watch this space too. But in the meantime, my darling, have the rest of a very lovely day and week. And I look forward to reading for you again soon. Take care, my darlings. Lots of love. Bye-bye.